So, Henry, we're finally here.
Yeah.
What made you choose the UK for this extension of your competitions?
Yeah, basically, it was Phil Marr who pushed me to do this. I have a little bit of some kind of history with the UK. We had a group called Instinctive Archers, and we had for a few years a gathering. We met together, and 50% of the people there were UK guys and also ladies, and staying with them together made me realizing that they are pretty good people. They are good archers, and that's how they are. They are pretty close to my mindset. They are some kind of cool. They are not like so typical other nations. So that you can talk with them, you can stay with them, you can enjoy with them, and in archery, that's one of the main nations for archery. So, and Phil Marr really pushed me when he came to Germany and participated at our German kill tournament. Now it's called Bowhunter Challenge. So again and again, and so I decided go over. That's the nation for archery. That's the place to go, and here we are.
And this is the first time you've seen this land, isn't it? The landscape.
Absolutely. So,
and how does it compare with, say, the Black Forest?
It's completely different. So in the Black Forest, you have spruce trees, and of course you have their hills. But here is such a beautiful landscape. All these different kind of trees, some kind of rolling hills, nice little valleys, nice little creeks, all the lakes here. So for that, what I am doing, this hunting situation, this archery situation, shooting situation, based on a real hunting situation, it's perfectly. I really enjoyed taking my shooting situations over here to the UK, and especially here in this landscape.
We think in the UK, we think that this is the beginning of like a rebirth of traditional simulated hunting style archery, and Phil is very excited about the future.
Yeah.
Do you think that you'll come back?
Yes, so from everything what I did and what I get back here now during the last 2 days, the enthusiasm from the people enjoying this kind of archery. I'm doing this now since basically around 15 years. So my Bowhunter Challenge is established in Germany, in Austria, and also in Romania, and yes, I enjoyed staying with the people together. Such a great feedback here, how they enjoyed this kind of archery and this shooting situation. So my personal situation is changing a little bit for the future. I'm going more out of the activities. This is my plan, because it's too much for me right now, teaching the people instinctive archery, taking care of Bodnik bows and Shrew bows, and also the tournaments. But UK definitely, I want to continue.
And just tell us about Shrew Bows quickly. What's the future, the near future for Shrew Bows and Bodnik bows?
Yeah, Bodnik bows and Shrew bows so all Shrew bows are produced at Bodnik Bows. Bodnik Bows is my company, 100%. I sold Bearpaw products in 2019 to my stepson, and I'm not anymore connected. That's the exclusive distributor of the Bodnik bows and Shrew bows. That's my passion. I love these little hunting bows. They are marvelous. They have a great history in the US, more than 30 years, and the shape it's older than 5,000 years, like the triangle bow, the Egyptian war bow, and the future is we will continue to increase, put our thoughts, our passion in the quality, in the function of the bows, and trying to catch up, because it's a dramatically demand for our Shrew bows.
And just finally, if you imagine you are a visitor, a British visitor here today, what would you hope they would be thinking when they leave after today, after this weekend? What would you hope they would be thinking?
The British here?
Yeah.
So the main thinking from my side is enjoy. That's what I'm telling the people. There are two possibilities when you're coming over to our Bowhunter competition UK, because it's completely different what they are doing normally in these federations. The federations offering a different competition, different rules. And what I'm telling them is there are two possibilities: enjoy the shooting or do not enjoy the shooting. Two decisions are possible: come back and don't come back. But both is fine for me, because I will never change this style, because this is what I love. This is how it was in the beginning when we went out in end of the 70s, early the 80s. We went out to getting good shots. Of course we went out to win the tournament, but much more important was to sit together with our friends we are meeting, because the scene was not so much people, not only for the point. No, I don't do this shot here because it's so difficult, I will lose point. No, enjoy the shoot, and this I want to see here, to celebrate this kind of competition together with the UK archer. And I'm sure the information of this kind of archery will get spread it all over.
I think you're right, and you can tell by the smiles on people's faces here today. They're looking forward to day 2, the final day.
Yes.
They're looking forward to the fun at the end of the day. So I think you're right. So, you know.
Can you see this here? This is my smile, because the smile of the archers and bowhunters, and I'm taking the smile over. And today we will have the final, and this is also a very important point. The best archers of the categories, that's the winners of the categories, will go in the final. They have to run, they have to pick up their bow and to blast the balloon there, and the first one will go in the next round. And at the end they are fighting for, like at the hunt, they will go home with, not with a game of course, they will go home with a prize, with prize money. And this is also important for me, because we, Bodnik bows and shrew bows, we are that what we are because of the archers, and we need to take back something. If you give, you will get back, and this is also this prize money, the tombola. This is the concept to passing something back to the archers, because they made us speak. And I just remember when I started in archery, when I went to a tournament, and they had at this time it was called PSE Cup. It was from the compound company PSE, and you had a big table of bows and knives, and I was standing there, oh my God, I want to get this bow. And I just remember this, and this is what I want to pass back to them. Bodnik bows and Henry Bodnik is passing back into the scene. We are investing with our tournaments, and of course with a nice tombola, with a nice raffle and the prize money.
Fantastic. Henry Bodnik, thank you.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure to stay here with you.